Mike Barrelak here to entertain you with the help of Bush. Your dead meat for former days. I am your crisis. Blue asbestos in your veins. I'm your broken fingers. Killed you twice, I will again. Revenge is eager. See, first you'll crash, and then you'll burn. I was listening to the Science of Things from Bush. They're 99. The album they put out in 1999. All right, I don't want this to be too long. I just wanted to elaborate on some video shorts I made recently. I made one where I said if all you are is an option in the eyes of a female, even when you're interested, why are you wasting your time with her? I mean, time you could be better spent on self-improvement projects. And if you do it right, eventually you'll have to fight them off with a stick. But now, that video short was a little one-sided, I'll admit, but it goes for both sexes, actually. If I had a daughter, I'd be telling her the same thing I would tell if I had a son. Don't be an option for some guy who wants to play the field. But the problem with in our world today is the exact opposite. It's the female ego that's running amok. Much like the male ego was running amok in the 1950s, today it's the female ego that is running amok in our society. Here all the time, and I just grew up with these freaking romantic comedies from my generation. Where there's always the beta simp who steps aside so the female can assert her strong and independency, and no matter how long. And when she's done, then she goes back to the beta simp. Okay, if you still want me, you're gonna, now it's me and a life that I created with some deadbeat that I was hot and drunk for one night, and you're gonna use your resources to take care of us now. Yeah. Right. No, thank you. Even back in my when I lacked self-confidence, I guess I didn't lack that much self-confidence. And like, geez, you really have to have no fucking sorry, no self-respect, no self-respect whatsoever. So you had your fun, and now you're ready to grace my life with your presence. What a lucky dog I am! To quote Wayne, the fictional character Wayne Campbell from Wayne's World, not. I guess the only exception for that would be, for lack of a better term, would be some of these poor teen moms. Yes, there is some accountability on their part, but it also society. Society, feminism lied to these poor souls. But still, even a teen mom would have to assume accountability. A lot of them are going to die alone because more and more men are waking up and seeing the ills of modern feminism. As I said on past videos, I'll donate to the shelters that are going to have to house these aging feminists, these aging female feminists. And it'll take a couple of generations to fix this mess. I'm sure there's probably at least one modern feminist maybe out here watching this video. No! This is not true! This fool, this loser is lying! All women are strong and independent because they have vaginas. That's the only requirement to being strong and independent. Female nature. Must suck to be female. Really. So many, not all, but many women, how a man gets or requires wealth matters not. Statistically speaking, matters not. A man's struggle to get ahead doesn't compute in the average female brain. All they want to know is that you have it. They'll even look the other way if you acquired it by shady means, ill gain. They think that woman that was married to the little guy there, El Chapo, remember that? She's still married. She probably isn't faithful, but I'm sure she's still married to the guy. And Mexico is so corrupt, I'm not convinced that guy's even in prison. The country of Mexico is just too corrupt. But it must suck to be female. To me, this is another aspect of female nature. To me, this is like a vicious cycle for the mind. To sit there and desire control over a man only to become bored once you have control of that man. It's like, okay, well, I played this fool like a fiddle, on to the next. Like, God. As soon as you give them what they say, repeat, what they say they want, it's over. They're no longer interested. God, that must be hell on earth. Intellectually, that's got to be hell on earth. I remember past relationships I was in. I felt like I was playing a part, like an actor. That gets exhausting at some point. And it's like, it doesn't matter the benefits. You just want it to be over. No. As I said, you need to, like I said in that video short, you need to work on yourself. Whether you're male or female, you need to work on yourself so that you don't have to be somebody else's option. You'll be the option. Nobody's perfect. We all have to work on ourselves. Nobody's perfect. As Huey Lewis from Huey Lewis and the News would say, not even a perfect fool. If you have faith in me, I keep telling you, ain't no living in a perfect world. There ain't no perfect world anyway. Ain't no living in a perfect world, but we'll keep on dreaming of living in a perfect world. Sorry, I get carried away with these when it comes to songs. But yeah, you got to work on yourself. For me, it'd be my poor eating habits. For someone else, it might be nicotine, alcohol, narcotic addiction. But we all have something that we need to work on in terms of ourselves. For the benefit of people that watch all my stuff, a while back, this past summer, I made a video on YouTube that got taken down. It was like 27 minutes long, but I hope the video was taken down because of derogatorial things my father was saying about Jewish people, and not because he pointed out from personal experience. That was the whole point of me doing that video. I wanted to without making fun of him, like say it on that video. It got some views before it was taken down, but I wanted to, without making fun of you, I want to understand why you wasted your time with a female drug addict. and in that video, he made the point from personal experience. Oh, God, the drug problem in this country is terrible. It's just terrible. I hope that's not why the video got taken down. As my father pointing that out from personal experience. But with, people at the top, accept all that Pfizer money, who knows? Let's see if this one gets taken down. Another video that really, I woke up the next day and had like 1.7 thousand views, where I was, there was that one titled Trump supporter versus Trump worshiper, where I basically all I was saying was when you disregarded belief in God, you look elsewhere for that. As a matter of fact, I mentioned that to people at church, and they mentioned, yes, I agree. Narcotics? Oh, no, you don't need God. You got your narcotics. But and as a teenager, I was a self-proclaimed agnostic. But somebody on that video commented something in regards to when you have statues of leaders, that's borderline cultist. And I commented back, I agree, totally. And now I'm scared because the only thing I own remotely like that was gifted to me by other people. I got a Trump 2020 button given to me by my brother-in-law and a gold medallion with Trump on it. But these were stuff that was all gifted to me by other people. I don't spend money on that type of BS. I don't buy that kind of stuff. When I donate directly to the America First movement, not the RNC or the DNC. Both of them can go straight to hell, as far as I'm concerned. This is a movement that's going on in this country. This is an America First patriotic movement. I haven't even got to what happened today with that loser Nikki Haley in Nevada. Everybody voted for no candidate because she was the only one on the ballot. So it was either her or nobody, and they voted for nobody. I love it. Oh, God bless our founding fathers. They knew what they were doing. I also made a video short where I was talking about the lower court ruling against Trump's immunity, and I made the example like now a retired cop can be sued for things he did while he was an officer. You know, and some were arguing that because Trump took actions for himself, that don't matter from a legal standpoint. You think Hillary didn't make decisions to make her look good? Tit for tat. I think it's time we start investigating the insurrection on the southern border that the current administration is responsible for. But in regards to that thing about the retired cop, yeah, now you can sue a retired cop for something he did while he was a police officer. Like something that my male feminist father would do. You hurt my widow wish when you put those handcuffs on me. Can you imagine a future where leftist ideology rules? You hurt his widow wish. You hurt Mr. Paralak's widow wish. Mr. Paralak, who voted for the wholly elitist approved candidate, unlike you who followed in your ancestors' evil footsteps and voted for Red Man Bad. Notice I said Red Man Bad? I did that on purpose because indigenous people have been referred to as red people. Now you don't know what the hell to do, do you? Thanks, Norm Macdonald. I think Norm Macdonald helped me with that joke. Now you don't know what to do. Yeah, you voted for that holy, Mr. Paralak voted for that holy and righteous elitist approved leader. You voted for Red Man Bad. So this holy court will not be satisfied till you give your life savings to Mr. Paralak and live your old age in poverty. This is a future where leftist ideology rules our government and our court systems. And I'm almost done here, but I just wanted to address the fact that Trump, is accepting GOP money. Because, yes, I did make videos in the past bad-mouthing Ron and Nikki for that very thing. But it's called politics. It's called the game. I honestly believe both Ron and Nikki just wanted to see if they could do it, if they could somehow bypass the America First movement. Well, obviously, they were both wrong in recent events. But that's politics. That's how the game is played, unfortunately. Our founding fathers did not intend for a two-party system, for the record. All that came later, when the Democratic Party, once upon a time known as the Federalists, wanted to secure slavery. Yeah. Don't take my word for it. Look it up yourself. Learn real world history. And according to Bill Maher, not only are we deplorables, but we're also unsophisticated, according to Bill Maher, because we don't understand economics, and we don't support the holy and righteous Democratic Party policies that have destroyed California and are destroying New York and Chicago. Yeah, we're deplorable and unsophisticated, according to genius Bill Maher. I used to believe that guy was smart, but I was a child watching Politically Incorrect. There's a Trump flag ad floating around there, and I love this. One of the selling points: don't buy our flag if you're not if you don't support Trump. if you don't support Trump, don't buy one of our flags. That's only going to prompt a leftist to buy a flag just so they can tarnish it and make a point. Good selling point, though. I love it. Okay, capitalism at its purest. Oh, God. Last but not least, yeah, in Nevada, Nikki Haley lost. He either had to vote for her or nobody, and they voted for nobody. Hillary's done, or Nikki Haley's done. But you know what? You know, I say she's an idiot, but no. The longer she stayed in the race, the more money she made. Because that's what these politicians do. That's how they get rich. That's what Ron thought he could do. That's what Nikki Haley thought she could do to get even more money. And the longer she stayed in, yep, she got money. That's why these politicians do this. That's another reason why I'm voting for Trump. He already is rich. He doesn't need to go into politics to get rich like these flunkers do. He already is rich. Pardon the stain here. Earlier this week, when the jar of peanut butter gets dry, I add virgin oil to it. And I thought I didn't add virgin oil to one jar. It turns out I did when I put the spoon in, and it went all over here. I sprayed it down with Shout, so it'll come out in the next laundering. Mike Perlak, thank you for your time.